Happy New Year, everyone. It's Serotonin, and I am back with another video. I really didn't expect to make this one. I really don't know what it's gonna sort of turn out like. This is just kind of, I feel pushed to do this for a lot of different reasons. I'm gonna get into that right now. Okay, so to start this video off, I'm gonna explain a few things, and one of the things I thought I would do to make it look all pretty while I explain it is go to my Pinterest page, and they do this thing with recommended searches for you know, based on what they think you are, who they think you are. And I just thought dog friendly garden was just the most ridiculous recommendation for me, sorry, because I do not have a dog. I don't know who him is. I don't know where that just came from, but anyway. Okay, so I have decided to make this video today. Not because I want to talk about abandoned places necessarily. Maybe we will be touching a little bit on that. But my worlds have collided. My two worlds have collided. And based on what I will show you in my history in a minute on my YouTube channel, and I'll just do that right now on my YouTube page, you can see that I have many different interests, and one of the interests that I have, not just about cats or jaw harps, is what is going on in the news right now. And yeah, I am pretty interested in the whole Q movement. I have been for over a year. I don't want to brag that I was right there in the beginning, but I was there pretty close to the beginning because I've been aware that something's been really wrong for a long time. I've also called out my own country's leader in the last little while. Really didn't expect to make that video, but you know, sometimes it just all gets too much, and you just have to stand up and say, this is what is going on in the world, or not even just this is what is going on in the world, but I want everyone to know that I do not agree with this, and that's what that video is all about. And a lot of the other videos that I've made recently, people asking me to narrate a little bit more, which I totally appreciate because I wasn't so sure about that being something that was always worthy, and people sort of saying they're not entirely sure about how they feel about the music that I choose. And you know, just stick with me. I've got a lot of interesting things to talk about. Not everyone's gonna like my style. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time when I'm getting started with the videos. I just follow where I feel like the information needs to lead me and everyone else. So I just wanted to touch a little bit on pacing and resources and citing resources. And I just want to say that, you know, although it is really nice to have everything put together in a quick package that just explains everything super quick and quickly with lots of great images moving quickly, I don't like fast talkers. I don't like people who don't back up what they're explaining. And I don't like people telling me what's what. I really enjoy the community this far. I like how we've been kind of working together as a group and sharing resources and, you know, citing our resources and pacing so that everybody feels like this is, we're all learning this together. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy about being part of the Q team a little bit. I do dabble quite heavily in the Q, although right now I haven't been at all because I've been very, very taken over in my mind with this stuff. But I think it's really important to have critical thinking and discernment and basically to share your resources. And I will never, ever ask for funding. I have no judgment on people who do, but this is a calling for me. The more I delve into intel, current situations, layers beneath layers beneath layers, I know that we're on the right track, and we really have to be careful about what people say about the Tartary and Tartaria, and I think we have to be very, very careful about who we follow. I have unfollowed some people very recently because of their very fast-paced video creating and decisions to make things that, you know, like this is what we're going to do now and this is the new thing now. And so I just want to say that I will never ask you for money. I am doing this because this is our history and we need to know about this history. And as much as I don't particularly like those fast-paced videos, I'm really glad I took the time to review some of the more fast-paced videos and have found myself, of course, coming back to some of the people that have inspired me from the beginning. Now, during this exploit into the fast-paced videoing, I noticed an image that came up about the Biltmore Hotel, and this woman here, McAllister TV, her name is Linda Paris. She's doing a very good job with the Q mega memes. A lot of it's very disturbing content, so I advise you to prepare yourself. And I'm not gonna recommend everybody go there. I think everyone should know this information at some point, but when you do that is completely up to you. So one of the things that came up in one of the videos that I saw was this place, the Biltmore Hotel, which is connected to the Vanderbilts. Now, there's been some images that have come up in the mega memes and in a lot of the memes, and very disturbing connections to the Podesta brothers, specifically Tony Podesta's art collection, which shows incredibly disturbing artwork. Marina Abramovich, of course, is someone who is one of their favorites, and she is a known cannibal, and she's into witchcraft, and she's very, very creepy. I'm still incredibly disturbed that my local art gallery has her portrait hanging in pretty much one of the biggest rooms in the gallery, so I will definitely be writing them a letter. But one of the things that came up in some of these mega memes was an image of a swimming pool. So they say. Now, the image is really disturbing, and for those of you who I will actually, it's actually pretty tame compared with some of the I know I've spelled his name wrong. It should help me out anyway, though. Okay, so here we go. Hang on a second. Let's just go right here. So I'm going to try and find the one I'm looking for. Okay, so these are the images right here. Okay? This one, very disturbing. This one, very disturbing. This has been the pool that has been identified as being part of this picture, as you can see here and here. However, please do note here and here, we have drains here. In this one, we do not have drains. It is largely thought that this pool and that picture are connected, and it's the same thing. Now, I'm not going to say it's not connected, but on the subject of old buildings and antiquitech and Freemasonry, like literally the guys who walked in for free because they found this masonry, right? Show me where the drains are in this pool. Okay? This is a mystery pool. This pool was brought to my attention through the Q drops, through the mega memes. But now that I've been following this stuff, I really have no idea what this is. We figured out a while back that this was not a pool. Not a regular swimming pool, however. I don't know what this hose is doing here. This is a very creepy looking picture. Why would you put this on your estate, house? Like, it's just, they know exactly who they're advertising to. They know exactly who they are advertising to. Okay? Can promise you, this is just making me mad. Just looking at this makes me furious. Anyway, I want to show you, this is the woman here. McAllister TV. This is one of the videos, one of the many videos where she talks about this pool in the Vanderbilt home. She up to this point, I don't believe people knew where this pool was located. We knew it was connected with the Vanderbilts, but we had no idea where it was located. In my opinion. I could be wrong. They may have known all along. Anyway. Sorry for taking a bit of a left turn there, and for those of you who were not expecting something quite so beautiful as this, I do apologize, but I did have to put this out there. This is very important, and if anything, I'm making this video That is creepy as all get out. Oh my goodness. That just, wow. That is so creepy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So this is my brain most of the time. I'm completely looking at one thing and then getting sidetracked by another. Here we go. Liquefaction, anybody? Mud flood? Maybe it wasn't raining that day. So, oh, and I don't remember who originally put up this video, but this is a really important one to bring up again. This is not my find. I am apologizing right now that if I got it wrong. Well, I didn't get it wrong because I can't even remember who it is. But this video is just kind of incredible. And, oops. Yeah. The liquid sand hot tub fluidized airbed. It's completely changed my life about the underground tunnels, the underground booms, all of it, the whole system, all of it. Like, look at that. So yeah, there's been a lot of underground booms for those of you that didn't know, and tunnels under the earth. Now this guy shows you how to make this bed that he created in the sand, and yeah, it's pretty unbelievable. I also think this is a good opportunity for me to mention the reset, and also the reset and the loop. Now, by reset, I don't mean the RV, the financial reset, because that's not going to happen, but the mud flood reset. It seems we're on a loop. Lord of the Rings, the ring, Saturn, Satan, right? The black cube. So apparently we're on a loop, and what I realized the other day is that Q is literally the path out of the loop. Here we are. We've been in the loop, the loop, the loop, the loop, the loop, the loop. Oh my goodness. There's a corridor out of the loop. So, there you go. We are in the loop. We've been relieved of the loop. The loop is going to end because Q has shown up and given us the path. However, we still have to finish our turn in the loop. I don't believe the mud flood is going to happen again. I think all the underground tunnels were taken out. All the booms and the sonic booms and the earthquakes you've heard worldwide for the last 2 years. The reset, the mud flood reset apparently was supposed to happen and start, you know, Agenda 2021 or Agenda 21 or 2030 or whatever it is, all that stuff. Yeah. So, anyway. You don't have to believe in QAnon. I've definitely had my days and my doubts. But bringing us all together, encouraging us to read for ourselves, providing us with all the information, pacing it slowly enough so that we don't feel like we're being sold snake oil, has been key. And look, here's another cue right there. So, my guys, my dudes, my ladies, everyone out there, anyone who's watching, God bless us all. This is a phenomenal time to be alive. Everything looks ugly because we're finally getting the ugliness out of the dark, dark places, but we're on a beautiful path. And just want to thank you all for being along for the ride. And yeah, no music, narration, Happy New Year, or Happy Fake New Year, whenever it was anyway. Hope you're having a great day. Stay warm. And God bless you all.